The 97th Academy Awards just finished. This show was a bit of a mixed bag.
Carla Sofia Gascon attending the Oscars on Netflix's dime. This is not something I was expecting after her racist tweets resurfaced.
And Carla, if you are going to tweet about the Oscars, remember, my name is Jimmy Kimmel.
How's your girl feeling tonight?
You mean Ariana?
They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm having trouble remembering the details. They're foggy.
I'm sorry, Georgina, but I gotta do it.
Please, I'm wrapping up. I will wrap up. Please turn the music off.
A lot of things has been said about the movie. Less has been said about Mexico, which is the heart of it, who is really hurtful for us Mexicans.
That was never our intention. We spoke and we came from a place of love, and I will stand by that.
The Oscars were a mess this year, with a lot of movies winning for no good reason, and actors and actresses pissed off by the show. Carla Sofia Gascon was called out on stage. Ariana Grande's performance outshined everyone, with Doja Cat pretty much ruining her reputation. So let's get into it. The Oscars were recently, and the who's who of Hollywood showed up. Of course, a bunch of actors and actresses, but also a lot of musicians. And there was a James Bond tribute that left me questioning everything. We've got a lot of drama to get through, but I want to start off by this performance by Doja Cat. I mean, they were lucky that Lisa and Ray were there, because Doja's performance was very questionable. Hell no. Well, okay, we're starting off rough. Maybe it'll get better. Well, it seems like she's like laughing, like not even taking this performance seriously at all. Cut. No, we're done. And it seems like a lot of people at home agreed. This person wrote, I thought she was good live. What the hell happened? Which I've always known that Doja was a good singer, so I don't know what happened here. Maybe it was the wrong song. Maybe she's got something going on vocally. Another person commented, of course it will be awful. This is not a surprise. Now, of course, Kylie did show up to the Oscars for her man Timmy. Unfortunately, he did not have a big win like everyone was hoping for.
I bow to you. Love that suit. You will not get hit on your bike tonight.
Actually, what do you guys think of his like yellow suit? Let's put a picture up of his like yellow Laffy Taffy fit. I like the Laffy Taffy fit. I don't mind it. It's like, you know, it's fun for something like this where everyone's wearing like a black tie. Oh, and here he is getting a kiss from Kylie after he lost his Oscar. Now, we also saw major celebrities like Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco there, and Selena Gomez looks beautiful. I mean, good for you, girl. I don't know if she really snacked on that Valentine's Day gift that she got from Benny. Remember, she got a big bathtub of queso, so I guess maybe she didn't really dive into it like I thought she would have. So good for you, Selena. She's, you know, healthy and happy. And you know what they say, keep your friends close but your enemies closer. So here she is with Carla Sofia Gascon, the one who tweeted about her being a rich rat. And it's wild to see that Carla showed up. Everyone was definitely looking at her with a side eye.
This is one person I'm not looking forward to seeing at the Oscars. Carla Sofia Gascon will be attending the Oscars on Netflix's dime. This is not something I was expecting after her racist tweets resurfaced just like a month ago. Of course, she gave out the standard blanket apology, but says she didn't do anything illegal, so why not go to the Oscars? Carla made it really clear from her tweets that she is racist, and I feel like there's no place for that at the biggest award show in the world. And I have a feeling she's not going to be seated next to Zoe or Selena. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Black and Muslim reporters on the red carpet, so I wonder how they are going to feel as well seeing her there. Or she'll probably skip the red carpet altogether to avoid questions.
You know what's worse than getting injured? Fighting with the insurance company afterwards. They will often stall, delay, and lowball you because their goal is to pay you as little as possible because they are not on your side. That's where Morgan & Morgan comes in. They are the largest injury law firm in America with over 1,000 attorneys and millions of clients served. They've secured billions of dollars for settlements and verdicts, including a $26 million payout in Philadelphia, 40 times more than what the insurance company originally offered. And the best part about Morgan & Morgan is that they don't charge anything up front. There is no consulting fee, there's no hourly rate, there's no hidden cost by going and getting them to help you out. So if you've been hurt in an accident, Morgan & Morgan has your back if you become their client. You can go to forthepeople.com/Sloan or scan the QR code on the screen to start your claim now. You probably could get it submitted before this video is even over with. And it's not gonna hurt to go and figure out how much you are owed. Thank you, Morgan & Morgan, for sponsoring this video, and enjoy. Before they got into the Oscars, they had to walk the red carpet, and here is Selena and Benny walking together.
That looks so nice.
Now, I thought that they looked cute, but this person with the account named Chocolate Milk, which actually, I always have like a few different beverages whenever I'm like filming. Like, if you guys can see the room, I've got my water, I got coffee, I've got like a little chocolate muscle milk. So Chocolate Milk on TikTok rates, Benny looks uncomfortable, and she just left him in her smoke. It would have been the other way around if, and people would trip. Okay, I mean, they're just trying to get through the crowd at this point. I don't think the body language experts need to chime in on this one. But one couple I was excited to see, even more than Selena and Benny, was Ethan and Ariana, because they are the couple that doesn't quite make sense, especially right now, because we're not really getting the romantic vibe that we at least used to get. I mean, we did get some footage behind the scenes.
How's your girl feeling tonight?
You mean Ariana? She's doing great. She's so excited. We're all so excited. I can't believe that I get to be at the Oscars. This is amazing.
Now, we don't have a lot of insight into Ariana Grande's relationship with Ethan. I mean, to him, everything's, well and dandy. But Ariana, she's being worked like a horse, and she teased a new album while she was being interviewed on the red carpet. So she talked about releasing a deluxe version of her current album, The Eternal Sunshine. So I guess that would have, several new songs, because it's not like an entirely new album. When being asked about new music, she said, "They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm having trouble remembering the details," referring to the fictional clinic and the 2004 film Eternal Sunshine, which is what this album is inspired by. She said they're foggy because at the Brighter Day clinic they do the memory erasure, so saying that she has no idea that her new music's coming out because she goes to this clinic, this fake clinic from this movie that inspired her.
Tell me you're not going on tour anytime soon. Eternal Sunshine, you've said the deluxe edition is in the can. What's the next step? What do we got?
The next step is the next step. It means it must come out. It's been.
Do you have a release date?
You know what? They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm having trouble remembering the details. They're foggy because at the Brighter Days clinic they do the memory erasure.
If you could remember, struggled, tell me. Give me a date. Give me a date.
You know what? I'll have to go back to the clinic and see if they can restore my memory.
Is it going to be soon? Because the fans want to know, Ariana.
So soon? So Mark, you have to learn the language of my fans, because soon means 10 days or less. I'm not allowed to use that word at this moment.
So it's not less than 10 days.
I'm not going to use that word today. I'll say that.
Now, of course, in that interview clip, she's referring to her album and this entire storyline, but it did remind me of how she did an interview recently talking about how she forgot about a lot of major aspects of her life, which to me kind of signifies some of the trauma that she had gone through while working at Nickelodeon. She said, "I really struggled with boundaries and not being able to say no when I needed to, and then I was running on empty," which kind of sounds like exactly how she is now. Ariana talks about the fact that she forgot that she went on a British talk show and this guy was like, "Oh, hey, like, nice to see you," and she's like, "Oh, nice to meet you," and he was like, "Wait, you were on my show?" And she had no idea. She actually told that guy, "It's not you, it was the boundaries, remember?" She said, it was me. I mean, I'm missing a couple of years." Wait, what? Missing a couple of years? I'm super serious. From that time, I'm literally missing a few years. So interesting that she's got this little bit of a memory issue. There was a moment where Halle Berry and Adrian Brody recreated their 2003 Oscar kiss, and it was a little bit awkward, bizarre, and really not necessary by any means. Let me show you a throwback and then what happened recently. Okay, so we got him running up and oh. Wow. Imagine if that was your wife or your husband just like making out with the same person like almost 2 decades later or more than 2 decades later.
Oh my God!
I've been dying to pay him back for 22 years. Wow. 21 years, and I got a chance to pay him back on his big night.
I mean, at least it's Halle Berry, if anyone. You know what I'm saying?
You guys scored.
But actually, that's kind of like what if it was a male to a woman right now nowadays. I mean, it seemed like he was going in for it too. I don't know. This is complicated. We have to rewatch it a few times to really assess what happened here. Like, now that I'm like thinking about that moment, I'm like, wait, is that like, was she just like, did she just like attack him? Like, I don't know. Comment below. What do you guys think? I mean, it was Adrian Brody's big night. He had the longest speech. It was a great speech. It was a nice speech, but it was very, very long. Even when the music started, he said, nope, turn it off. He's going to continue. And I actually sat there on the couch watching, and I was like, "Ooh, he's still going."
Brother,
Oh, okay. So he gave his gum. Ooh, he gave the gum to his wife. Okay, you know. Well, he doesn't want to be chewing on gum when he's accepting like the, award of his career.
There's so many people to thank. I will really try and be as brief as possible. And who else? And Judy Becker, the real Oslo Toth, who deserves to be up here as well. And I'm
people are like, hurry up, come on.
wrapping up, please.
Can you imagine the crowd like, get off stage, get off stage.
It's not my first rodeo, but I will be brief. I will not be egregious, I promise.
This comment reads, his speech was as long as the movie. Another person wrote, did he cure cancer or act in a movie? Another comment reads, saying a 2-minute speech is long as crazy. He should be able to thank his crew. And then finally, the speech was so long, they needed a 15-minute intermission for it. Adam Sandler had his moment last night. It seems like he loves to be part of a little bit of a bit in the beginning. They're not going to let him host, but they'll let him be part of a bit. And his outfit, of course, was kind of like a mockery to the event.
Adam, what are you wearing?
What are you doing right now?
I'm asking you what you're wearing.
Nobody even thought about what I was wearing till you brought it up. I don't care about what I wear or what I don't wear. Then buy.
This character is kind of like a little bit stale, right? Are we a little bit bored with it? I don't wear what I wear and I don't wear.
Snazzy gym shorts and fluffy sweatshirt offend you so much that you had to mock me in front of my peers.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Shut up!
Now, Kieran Culkin actually won an award, and during his award, they decided to cut the sound. He spoke about how his wife, Jazz, promised him that he could have a 4th kid if he had won an Oscar, which I don't know if that's like flattering or if that's misogyny. Comment below. I mean, I guess like, so if he wins an Oscar, you have to give him a 4th kid. I guess she's agreeing to it.
Oh my God, that's crazy. I don't even know Mr. Downey, sir. Thanks for handing this to me. This means a lot coming from you.
The Culkin family really, from being childhood like stars to now adulthood, they really stay relevant.
Thank you. He's right, by the way. Jeremy, you're amazing in The Apprentice. It's fine.
Oh, so they're just completely bleeping here. We didn't even edit any of that sound out. That was just completely bleeped.
Supposed to single anyone out. It's favoritism. Anyway, but you were great.
I don't know what their goal would be to go and censor what he has to say to Jeremy Strong, but it is interesting how Hollywood will censor whatever they want. Now, to kick off the event, Conan O'Brien hosted, and he emerged from Demi Moore's spine to make it to the ceremony. A shout out to the movie The Substance, which comment below if you've seen that movie. I've actually really enjoyed it. Oh, I don't know if we could do this. Oh, this looks nasty. Ew. I did see the film, but like, wow. It's a little bit freaky. Okay, you get the idea. Anora, a strip club Cinderella story without the fairy tale ending, was crowned Best Picture at the 97th Academy Awards. And while everyone seems to be happy with the awarding, there were really weird moments on stage. Like, someone grab this woman off stage right now. What is happening? Are we auditioning for our next role? Like, this person commented, she definitely wanted her Cynthia Erivo moment. Another comment reads, how did the movie manage to get so many delusional ego maniacs under one payroll? This comment reads, girl, why did she do that for so long? Another comment reads, this represents Amelia Perez in one speech/video. And then finally, no, because you could literally see the director's face get red from embarrassment. Now, Anora, with their big win, had Sean Baker on stage plenty of times, and he actually is advocating for SEX work to be decriminalized.
I love you guys. I want to thank the sex worker community. They have shared their stories. They have shared their life experience with me over the years. My deepest respect. Thank you. I share this with you. Okay.
Now, the statement that he made was actually cut off by Hulu. Hulu cut its Oscars live stream short, and social media users expressed their frustration with the provider online. Comment below if you used Hulu. I was on Sling, I believe. Their statement said, this evening we experienced technical and live stream issues on Hulu, which impacted Oscar viewers, which honestly makes sense. I mean, we're dealing with technology, people. How many times a day does your technology fail on you?
Because Netflix would never. So we're just all watching the Oscars on Hulu. Why did they just shut down the whole stream? I am not kidding you. I'm like, is there something wrong? Why did it just stop? And I thought it was crazy. So I went to Twitter and I was like, is everybody else? What's happening? And this is the first tweet that I saw, literally seconds. It says, all right, well, Hulu said everybody, because literally they said everybody, and shut down the whole stream. So I guess I won't be seeing the best actress in picture announcement. I guess we won't. I guess they just said us. We literally just sat through red carpet, which was like 3.5 hours, plus the rest of the categories to wait for the final category. Why would they do us like that?
Now, Zoe starred in Amelia Perez, but she actually apologized to some of the backlash that happened backstage over the film's depiction of Mexico. And we have a clip of this moment.
A lot of things has been said about the movie, about trans people, about empowering women, but less has been said about Mexico, which is the heart of it. So what would you say about this heart of this movie, but also about the topic, who is really hurtful for us Mexicans?
First of all, I'm very, very sorry that you and so many Mexicans felt offended. That was never our intention. We came from a place of love, and I will stand by that. I don't share your opinion. For me, the heart of this movie was not Mexico. We weren't making a film about a country. We were making a film about 4 women. Yes. And these women could have been Russian, could have been Dominican, could have been Black from Detroit, could have been from Israel, could have been from Gaza. And these women are still very universal women that are struggling every day at trying to survive systemic oppression and trying to find their most authentic voices. So I will stand by that. But I'm also always open to sit down with all of my Mexican brothers and sisters and with love and respect, having a great conversation.
This comment reads, Mexican characters, Mexican locations, Mexican culture, Mexican problems. Tell me how Mexican isn't the center of the movie. Our problems and the problems of the world aren't interchangeable. Another person wrote, if it wasn't about Mexico, why did that French director make it about a woman in France, something he knows, instead of a mockery of a country he doesn't care for or appreciates? Another comment reads, she did not just say that. This movie was so disrespectful for Mexico and Latino America in general. Now, even though Ariana Grande and Cynthia stole the show with their performance, people were a little confused with the melody. This article reads that it felt more like a mid-show set piece or even a late show performance to rally the audience as the night was winding down. Staging this lengthy spectacle at the beginning of the show made the pacing feel like it was getting too long before it even started. Which, I mean, this was a great performance, but I must admit, I missed it because I was trying to get my damn sling hooked up. I was trying to get everything ready. The fact they did it right away, I mean, shame on you. At least give us like 10 minutes to get to the channel. This comment reads, they sang live on movies and on performance. How did they not win? Another comment reads, the nerve to let them all hear this live for them not winning.
Unfortunately, Ariana did lose the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress to Zoe Saldana, but that is okay. Zoe has been in this industry for a very long time and is a great talent. And Ariana still was able to perform, and this dress that she performed in is the best dress ever. She is Dorothy's ruby red slipper, and it is so stunning. And the fact that they did a Wizard of Oz Wiz and Wicked tribute, and Ariana came out to wear this to sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow and didn't do a reveal and let us know she had the slipper on her back until she walked away off to the wings while Cynthia came out was so masterful. All the Arianators out there who are disappointed, it is okay. This was her first big acting role, and she got nominated for an Oscar, a Golden Globe, a SAG Award, a BAFTA, a Critics' Choice Award, literally everything, so her time will come.
Now, Amelia Perez was under a lot of pressure last night, and Carla especially, because she has not been seen out in public since her tweets resurfaced. We've talked about them before on my channel. That video actually got flagged because her tweets are so nasty. Conan O'Brien said one of this year's nominated films, Honora, uses the F words 479 times. He added, that's 3 more than the record set by Carla Sofia Gaskin's publicist, because she's constantly trying to figure out what's happening. And he even said, Carla, if you tweet about the Oscars tonight, remember my name is Jimmy Kimmel.
Carla Sofia Gascon is here tonight. And yeah.
You just know that she is cringing inside. She's like, thank you, thank you.
And Carla, if you are going to tweet about the Oscars, remember my name is Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, no. She's like, wait, asking her friend, like, what does that joke mean? She knows exactly what it's about, but I want to hear what you guys think of this year's Oscars in the comments below. And what did you think of this video? I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye, guys.